Hey there, Razor here, and welcome to a new series I like to call Obscure and Forgotten. A series where we take a look at old video game demos that have been mostly lost to time, but not only games, but also console features that have been seemingly forgotten. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at one of my favorite video game franchises, Gran Turismo, more specifically the PS2's first Gran Turismo demo, which was seemingly a showcase of what the PS2 and Polyphony Digital was capable of at the time. Now for this series, whenever I choose a game or a console feature, I usually scour the internet to try to find as much information about it as I can. And for today's demo, what I found was, first of all, the name Gran Turismo 2000 was only a working title, and it was shown as a demonstration at E3 2000 and 2001, to which the finished title eventually became Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec, which is still one of my favorites of all time. And something that I just found out that I didn't actually know before, that it was based on Gran Turismo 2, which would explain why it looks slightly off compared to the actual Gran Turismo 3. According to Gran Turismo Wiki, they used the Gran Turismo 2 base and upgraded the physics and the graphics to showcase what Polyphony Digital could do with the new hardware that was coming out, that being the PS2. And apparently it was first shown at the Tokyo Game Show in Japan on September 20th, 1999. However, at the PlayStation Festival 2000 event in Japan, on the 18th to the 20th of February 2000, an improved demo was shown, and playable demo discs of Gran Turismo 2000 were handed out to the public for the first time. And so without any further ado, that's what we're going to take a look at today. Well, alright, let's turn on the old trusty PS2 and see what we got. Gran Turismo 2000. See some info here. Yep. Okay, launch. PlayStation 2. Now, I've seen this demo before. I've tried it a few times before, but this is the first time I'm actually making a video about it. So I haven't really sat down to analyze it properly. So let's watch this intro. Yeah, these models. Now that I've read the article about the game, I can't really shake the feeling that these models really do look like the PS1 Gran Turismo 2 models. I mean, they don't look that bad, but they don't look like what you would imagine PS2 graphics looks like. Gran Turismo 2000. I'm a bit curious that maybe they were planning to go with a yearly release thing, where they would do a Gran Turismo 2000 and then maybe like a 2004, then a 2006 or something like that. But it would kind of make your game dated if you did that, you know. Let's go start game. That's the only option we have. We don't have any more cars either. We only have this one. The Lancer Evo 5 GSR. It shows the specs over there on the bottom right. 4-wheel drive, 280 PS. I had no idea what 280 PS is supposed to be. I like the 2000s text under the 2000 text under the car with the Polyphony Digital in the middle of it. It actually looks nice. I like that. That's pretty neat to see. It reminds me of the PS2 logo. Let's choose red or yellow, or let's go black maybe. Or silver. Let's choose a color. Let's go silver. Yeah, racing or drift. Let's go racing. Automatic or manual. Let's go automatic. Vibration on or off. Let's keep vibration on and see what happens. And wow, the game just the game just launches. Okay, not sure if that's because I'm using the PS2's hard drive instead of like using a disc, but yeah, the game just launches. Let's see here. Okay, the controls feel a bit floaty. I'm not sure. Nah, this is definitely not what Gran Turismo 3 feels like. This feels a lot more floaty. It feels a lot closer to what Gran Turismo 2 felt like, and the surroundings, the map, it doesn't necessarily look like the finished product. It does look, again, it does look a lot more, much more close to what Gran Turismo 2 would have looked like. Let's see here. I'm trying to pick out some details. The car models don't look half bad, but I can tell that it's kind of missing some details. Yeah, it does miss some details, and the game is missing some signage. And yeah, it's missing a lot of signage, I think. Yeah, there should be a lot of billboards and stuff planted around the map. There doesn't seem to be any on this map, and there should be like a stadium over there on the right, I think. Yeah. Well, there are some signs, but most of them are missing, and I don't think the ones that are here are the right ones that should be in the game. That's really low poly, by the way. That building over on the right side there. Yeah. Okay. All right, get it. It's like we're gonna come in first. Stay this corner. Ooh, of course. Of course. Just passed me right at the last minute. There's a time limit on this demo, by the way, so you only can play the demo for a very short time, and it seems like we're going to pass the finish line before. Wow, we passed the finish line before the time limit is up. I guess that means I'm just that good. Yeah, the game seems pretty it seems pretty unfinished. It feels a bit rough. It's obviously unfinished because it's just what you would consider a vertical slice of what the PS2 could do, but it feels so much more close to a PS1 game than a PS2 game, and I get it. You know, Polyphony Digital probably just got the development kits, and we're just trying to mess around to try to get their team used to the whole PS2 development kit. And you know, for what they pulled off in the year 2000, I'm assuming they had the development kit from maybe end of year 1999, maybe since probably around September 1999. If they could achieve all of this in such a short time, that's pretty amazing to me. Those dates are not are not accurate, by the way. I'm just assuming that they would have the development kits pretty late into 1999. I'm not sure if they would have it earlier than that. This demo doesn't seem like they would have had the dev kit for an entire year. I'm not sure how the release cycle of the PS2 dev kits would have gone, but I'm assuming Polyphony Digital would have been one of those developers that would have gotten the dev kit first, since it's first party developer. Yeah, the replays don't look half bad either. And that was it. That was Gran Turismo 2000. Yeah, it's not much to show. It's just a single race with a timer. That's it. That's pretty much it. It looks a bit rough. It looks more like a PS1 game. It sounds more like the PS1 Gran Turismo 2 game. Kind of feels like it, but it kind of feels a little more evolved. Yeah. So if you like content like this, I'll be probably making a lot more of it in the future. So stick around, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.